What's up, guys? It's Looney TNT. How are you guys doing? So, we just had a pretty interesting thing happen. The pre-launch event started for Dragonflight. You can now be the, what is it called, Invoker class, the Dragon. Um, I haven't even pre-ordered Dragonflight yet. It isn't. I don't know if you guys feel this way. But I just want to keep playing Wrath of the Lich King. I don't even care about any new expansions. Now, I'm not saying that I won't play the new expansion, because I will. I'll play the new expansion, and we'll have fun with it, right? But after I do my Mythic Plus for the week, I'm gonna come right back to Wrath of the Lich King and play Wrath of the Lich King. I feel the Wrath of the Lich King community, not necessarily the classic community. I feel the Wrath of the Lich King community is very, very strong, and they need to do Wrath Plus. Like, I know it's Classic Plus, right? But they need to do some sort of Wrath Plus, because the game right now is just too good. It's too good. It's so much. I'm on an alt DK right now, and I'm enjoying leveling and alt. I'm enjoying doing PvP. I'm having fun. There's no, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this. My warrior is, I forget what gear score, because I don't got the gear score add-on, but I think someone said I was like 39, 4K, something like that. I'm ready for Old War. I'm actually doing quests. I'm going out and doing dailies. I'm doing quests. I'm leveling up alts. I'm doing, like, I got a bank guy that I'm, like, farming stuff and sending to. This is World of Warcraft. This is what I remember doing and having fun with. All the new stuff, and I guess maybe I'm old. Maybe I'm just old and I can't hang anymore. But all the new stuff, like, I watched a live, and it was, or a stream. It was someone doing some Mythic Plus, like, 15 keys, and I'm Keystone Master. I've done 20s. I've completed 20s. I've got the 20 achievements where I get the teleports and stuff. And after playing Classic Wrath and then going back and watching their live, knowing the dungeons they're running, I'm watching their live and I'm like, what the heck is even going on? They pulled the entire dungeon and, like, I just see sparkles everywhere. I didn't even know what was going on. It was, it's pretty crazy. I love the dungeons on how they play. I feel the classes are not too complicated, but they have enough to keep you intrigued. Yeah, there's definitely balancing issues with certain classes doing way more damage than others. But it really doesn't matter, because, like, you just have fun. And I don't think Dragonflight is going to give us that. I think Dragonflight is going to be a sparkle, look at all these abilities that we have, look at all these things we can do. We have a dragon that can fly and do damage and all this other stuff. I think it's too much. And what can they do, really, though? It's not like they can go backwards. They have to keep that, they have to keep it that way, right? They have to keep the sparkle. Hey, look how entertaining this is. Look, we can have so many mounts. Look at how many mounts we got. We got like 1 million mounts. Man, I'm having fun on Wrath right now. And I don't know, how do you guys feel? Guys that are playing Wrath. If you're not playing Wrath, I know there's a lot of, so there's two categories to this. There's the classic Andy that's like, Wrath of the Lich King is the best. And to be honest, if we compared Wrath to what we have now, it kills it. And Wrath is actually better than most of the expansions we've had. There have been some really great expansions, like Legion was really good, right? Mist of Pandaria was really good. But I think I'd choose Wrath over Mist of Pandaria. Legion was a lot of fun. It's a toss-up there. But with everything that we don't have to do on the game, I'm doing more. Is that weird? We have to do less, but I'm doing more. I'm leveling alts. I'm actually doing different quests that I didn't do when I was leveling. I don't know. It's a different environment, and I'm just not excited for Dragonflight. Like, I'll play it. I haven't pre-ordered it. Maybe I'll buy it. Maybe a few days it comes out or something to download it. But the only reason I'm doing it, the only reason I'm going back to it, to be honest, is I have a buddy that wants KSM. If he didn't care about KSM, I wouldn't be going back. There's nothing that intrigues me about Dragonflight. Dragonflight, like what they've shown, it's not exciting. Like, yeah, we have a new Invoker class or whatever it's called. It's a Dracothier or something. But that doesn't make me want to play the game. Like, I looked at the new zones and stuff, and they're nice looking. They look nice. It's WoW leveling. That's what it is. We're gonna be doing WoW leveling. There's dragon flying. That's a cool feature. But are we wanting to drive around on our mounts or ride around on our mounts the entire expansion in the air, going through loops? There's way better games that do that way better than World of Warcraft would. I don't want to do a bunch of achievements where we have to go through like a bunch of holes. It just doesn't sound intriguing to me. I think, like I said, I'll try it. We'll see how it goes. But man, they really messed up. Like, I can really see they really messed up. Wrath, I know there was some bad things that came with Wrath, but right now, they can correct those. Right now, they have the opportunity to correct them and expand on the game. And I think they should do it. Like, the amount of people raiding right now, if you're not if you don't actively play the game, maybe you raid log or something like that, there are so many people raiding every day. And that's why I want to get an alt, because I'm like, I want to raid more. I'm having fun in the raid. And this is Nax. Nax isn't the funnest raid that we have, but I love getting in there, and I love doing damage, and I love tanking. Like, I'm a main tank, so I'm tanking the things. But I want to get in there. I want to do some damage in some raids. I do damage in like dungeons and stuff, but as a warrior, you know, it's like, it's fun. But you know, I want to try out a DK. I'm looking at all these DKs, pull these crazy numbers. I want a warlock. I love the warlock. I'm looking at shamans, and I'm like, dude, I want to play a shaman. Mages. I'm looking at all these different classes. I'm like, that could be me too. And that has been lost for a long time. Wanting to play a different class because you see their cool abilities is not really there too much, you know? I guess it is to a certain extent, but it definitely not as much as it is right now. Definitely not as much as it is right now. Even like classes that aren't performing well, like rep paladins and things like that, they're still pretty cool. You know what I mean? They're still pretty cool. I know some people will debate, but I think they're still pretty cool. So I'm hoping. Like, I don't know why Blizzard would mess this up. I don't know how they could mess this up. How could Blizzard not make Classic Plus starting with Wrath of the Lich King? Like, how could there not be another raid after Ruby Sanctum or another zone that is based around Wrath of the Lich King? How could they not do that? The hype that would be around in like a mini patch, or no, not a mini patch, a full patch behind Ruby Sanctum, which is, you know, behind ICC pretty much. That would be the biggest selling point to so many Wrath of the Lich King players that played back in the day, because I'm sure a lot of them are playing right now. I don't know the numbers, but there are a lot of people playing this game. There are a lot of people playing this game. There are more people around on my realm than there is on all the lairs when you go into to retail right now. Retail numbers, I don't know how they're doing, but they can't be as much as Wrath of the Lich King right now. There's no way. There's so many people playing this game. So to lose out on such a big opportunity, and I talk about this all the time. OSRS and RuneScape. RuneScape, like the modern day RuneScape, is still alive. There are still people that play it, and that's like our retail. That's not going to die. It can always build. I'll always go back and play it, right? But OSRS has the numbers. And the reason it has the numbers is because at a point, the game was really good. And then they just started doing too much and they got away from it. Wrath of the Lich King is their OSRS. It could be massive if they did it correctly. And I know a lot of people are like, well, that's what I'm worried about. Listen, I know Blizzard has a bad reputation, but there are smart people out there that work for Blizzard. And if they just added something, added a raid, the geared scaling doesn't have to be dramatic. It can be, a little slight upgrades. It doesn't have to be crazy upgrades. Slight upgrades. And people are going to go do that raid and have fun. I just, man. We can only hope. I don't know if it will happen, but we can only hope. It would be the biggest thing World of Warcraft has done in a long time. When they brought out Classic Wrath of the Lich King, or Classic World of Warcraft, brought back vanilla, huge. I think this would be bigger than that. Because I think people are enjoying this more than they did with Classic. I had a lot of fun. There was a lot of great times. I didn't play TBC. I stopped playing TBC. Classic, I don't know. I just, that's where I started. But I remember all the memories that I made in Wrath. And, man, the first time I stepped into Dalaran on Classic Wrath, I was like, wow, this is so good. We have all the portals. At 77, I think it was 77, I got flying. I was like, wow, this feels so good. I don't know. I could talk for another hour on how happy I am with Wrath. But the main point of this video is I hope that retail does well, but I don't think it's going to capture there's so much hype around Wrath right now. And we haven't even gotten the good raids. We have Ulduar. We have ICC. TOC wasn't a bad raid. I think it was a bad design. I didn't... Now, I say that, but I actually enjoyed TOC because we didn't have the trash. It was boss after boss after boss, which is pretty nice. I think the boss fights in TOC were actually really good. They were really fun. I'm excited to play TOC again also. So, there's not a raid that I'm not looking forward to. Ruby Sanctum, I don't know. It was probably good. I never did it. I'm sure it was good. It was just at the wrong time. I think instead of going after ICC, I think it should have been during ICC. Maybe with some off pieces or something. I think like they did with OS. I think would have been fine. But hey, it is what it is, right? Alright, my dude's going to AFK. I might as well go AFK too. Thank you guys for watching the video. Are you guys excited? Are you guys pumped? How many of you guys made it to the end of this video? All 5 people that still watch me. Thank you guys for being here. Go play World of Warcraft. Have fun. Retail's good. Retail's good. Retail's going to be decent. I think it's going to be good. I do think it's going to be good. I think what they're going to do with Dragonflight is going to be a pretty baseline World of Warcraft expansion. And I think that would be good. I don't think it's going to be as good as Wrath. But I can only hope. I really hope it is. So, go play World of Warcraft. There's a lot to do. Alright, guys. Talk to you guys soon.